This is, without a doubt, the coziest home I have ever walked into. No cold marble. No stiff, stage furniture nobody's allowed to sit on. Just warmth. The kind of house where you kick your shoes off at the door and never want to leave. And by the end of this video, I'm going to show you the exact design choices. The ones backed by real 2026 design data, not just vibes, that turn an ordinary house into a home you never want to leave. Including one trend at the very end that almost nobody is talking about yet, but designers say it's about to be everywhere. Before we get into it, if cozy homes are your thing, hit subscribe now because I'm breaking down a new one every week. And drop a comment telling me your coziness level. Candles and blankets cozy or full Hygge, cabin in the woods cozy? I read every one. Okay, let's get into it. Here's something interesting. For years, home design was obsessed with open concept, everything white, Instagram perfect minimalism. That era is officially over. According to multiple 2026 design trend reports, open plan living is actually going out of style. Designers say homeowners are craving mood-based spaces instead. Conversation corners, reading nooks, quiet hobby spaces, little pockets of a home that feel intimate rather than one giant echoey box. And it's not just aesthetics. There's real psychology behind why this feels so good. Researchers studying the Danish concept of Hygge, that feeling of warmth, comfort, and contentment, have found that cozy environments actually lower cortisol, the stress hormone, and can trigger the release of serotonin and oxytocin, the same chemicals tied to relaxation and connection. Denmark consistently ranks among the happiest countries in the world, and a lot of researchers think this obsession with coziness is a real part of why. So when I say the coziest home, I don't just mean it looks nice in a video. I mean it's engineered on purpose to make your nervous system feel safe. Let's break down exactly how. The first thing you'll notice walking into a truly cozy 2026 home. Nothing matches perfectly, and that's the whole point. Designers this year are moving away from the match furniture set, the kind you buy as one box from one store, and instead layering textures. Think velvet next to wool, next to worn leather, next to a vintage brass floor lamp that clearly has history. Design experts call this creating a space that feels collected rather than purchased, like it was built slowly, piece by piece, over years, even if it wasn't. And there's a sustainability angle too. Instead of starting from scratch, a lot of designers are pulling from inherited furniture, thrifted finds, and one-off custom pieces. It's cheaper, it's more unique, and honestly, it photographs 1,000 times better than a matching showroom set. Quick tip if you're doing this at home. Mix at least 3 warm, neutral tones in one room using textiles, finishes, and wood, instead of one flat color everywhere. That layering is what creates depth instead of flatness. This one might be my favorite trend of the year. It's called book drenching, sometimes the library wrap trend, and it's exactly what it sounds like. Floor-to-ceiling shelving packed with real, well-loved books, wrapping entire walls of a living room or dining nook. But here's the key detail, and designers are very specific about this. It's not the fake color-sorted, spines-facing the wall bookshelf you see in some staged homes. That's decoration. Real book drenching means actual books people have actually read, arranged with personality, not by a color wheel. It works because it does 2 things at once. It adds warmth and texture to a room instantly. Paper and cloth soften a space the way nothing else does, and it makes the room unmistakably personal. You can't fake a life of reading. That authenticity is exactly what 2026 design is chasing. For the last decade, safe home design meant crisp, white walls and gray everything. That's fading fast. 2026 color trends are leaning into rich, moody, grounded hues, deep olive greens, taupe, warm caramel, burgundy, muted blues, layered on top of warm neutrals instead of stark whites. Designers say warm beige and creamy tones are quietly replacing gray as the new default wall color, because they carry more personality while still feeling easy to live with. A simple trick professional designers use. Put the darker, richer color low on cabinets, furniture, or one accent wall, and balance it with lighter, softer textiles up top. That contrast is what makes a room feel grounded and cozy instead of dark and heavy. Okay, this next one is the trend I mentioned at the very start of the video. It's subtle, almost nobody's talking about it outside the design world, and once you see it, you cannot unsee it. It's this bringing raw, natural materials back into the home in a very intentional Craftsman way. We're talking mixed light and dark wood tones, visible wood grain, hand-carved details, arched doorways and range hoods, inset cabinetry, all part of what's called biophilic design, which basically means designing a space to reconnect people with nature, even indoors. There's actual data behind this shift too. In the 2025 House Kitchen Trend Study, the share of homeowners choosing traditional, craftsmanship-driven style rose noticeably compared to the year before, a real, measurable move away from the ultra-modern, all-white kitchen of the last decade. Why does this matter for coziness specifically? Because natural materials age beautifully instead of looking dated. A stained wood beam or a hand-carved mantel doesn't need to be on trend. It just needs to exist, and it instantly makes a space feel warmer and more permanent than anything mass-produced ever could. Last one, and honestly, it's the cheapest to fix. Psychologists studying Hygge point out that harsh overhead lighting keeps your body in a low-grade, alert state. It literally works against relaxation. Cozy homes almost always swap that out for layered, low, warm lighting, lamps, candles, dimmers, instead of one bright ceiling light doing all the work. And the second part of this is just as important: intentional distraction-free time. A lot of the research on Hygge and coziness points to the same underlying idea. Coziness isn't really about stuff. It's about creating a space where you can slow down, put the phone away, and actually be present, whether that's alone with a book or with people you care about. So if you take away just one thing from this whole video, it's this: the coziest home isn't the most expensive one. It's the one designed to let you exhale. So that's it. 6 real research-backed reasons this home, and homes like it, feel so impossibly cozy in 2026. Layered textures over matching sets, book-drenched shelving, moody earthy color, natural Craftsman wood, warm intentional lighting, and honestly, less open plan and more little cozy corners built just for you. If this gave you even one idea for your own space, do me a favor. Hit that like button. It genuinely helps this video reach more people. And subscribe if you want to see the full home tour, because next week I'm walking through this exact house room by room, showing you exactly where every piece came from. Drop a comment. Which one of these 6 are you trying first? I'll see you in the next one.